MURE is a small town located in the southern part of France, in 40 km to the south of Grenoble. It is situated in a place surrounded by the mountains on 900 meter altitude from the sea level. Around MURE there are many other villages, all of them together called Plateau Mathesin. Everyone lives here in and around is called a Mathesin, meaning an inhabitant of Plateau Mathesin. MURE is the central municipality of Plateau Mathesin. It is also the economic and cultural center for the agriculture, industries and trades. It lies on the Route Nationale 85, better known as Route Napoleon. The word MURE comes from the pre-Celtic word MURE or MURE, meaning piece of rock or rocky hills. However, today the word MURE signifies the delicious fruits of the forest. In the Middle Age, MURE was called Gallo-Romance town, which was destroyed during the War of Religion in 1580. Up to 18th century, MURE was called as just village. From 19th century, it is called a town. Till 1960, it was the center for only agriculture, trade and crafts. Till 1960, it was only called the Center for Agriculture, Trade and Crafts. After that, the town was well developed by the coal mines. After around 35 years, the coal mines were closed on the protest of the people, for it caused so many deaths with lungs issues which caused difficulties in breathings and other health complications. MURE holds many historical events. In 1580, there was a war of religion between groups of Catholics and Protestants, which affected MURE and other parts of France very much. As a result, many were killed and churches were demolished. It was said the war lasted for 37 days, and in MURE alone, 1,200 were killed. In 1814, Napoleon was exiled to the island of Elba. Unable to tolerate exile, he returned to the fatherland to regain Paris. He was taking the route of MURE through Grenoble to Paris. He entered MURE on 7th March at the morning with all his troops. The people gave him triumphant welcome. He with his troops rested on the hill near the Three Crosses. In 1799, when the Pope Pius VI was expelled from the Vatican by a revolutionary government in Paris, he was exiled to Valence. When the Pope passed by MURE, he rested in the house of mayor. Exhausted he was. He moved to Valence and he died there soon. In 1629, Louis VIII made a stopover in MURE during a war military campaign in Italy. The revolutionary Monday market was built in 1309, following the Charter of Freedom, granting to the people of MURE certain rights and freedoms to hold markets. It was burnt down many of the times over the years, but it was always rebuilt. There is a historical museum dating back to 12th century, which has splendid collections of archaeological, artistic, crafts and industrial monuments. MURE always had a pious and ardent Catholics in tradition. The faith was kept alive despite various wars and destructions. Until now, there are good members of Catholics who keep their faith alive. However, the future is at risk. In 1811, MURE had around 1,836 inhabitants. In 1866, it increased about 3,565. And at present, There are 5,300 inhabitants in MURE. MURE now is developed very much. There are around 120 shops during the Monday market, 7 supermarkets, a cinema theatre for entertainment, a 100-year-old hospital, and many other clinics, and all other aspects of a developed town. MURE is a place of tourism. There is a train facility for the tourists who want to visit all of Mathesin. MURE is surrounded by 5 beautiful lakes which attract the tourists most. MURE has 2 schools. It was assumed Peter Julian must have studied there. It is in MURE St. Peter Julian Aymard was born. He grew up here with all these historical knowledge and cultural upbringings. Knowing MURE helps us to know better and understand St. Peter Julian Aymard. We are thankful to the motherland of MURE, which bore our holy saint, who was indeed a man of Mathesin, fruit of mountains, and a person of God.